What's good, my beautiful kings and queens? It's I, Wini, your favorite British locked YouTuber. I feel like it's been a long time since I've properly been on here, like properly. But basically, life in it, guys. At present, I have a new full-time job, yay me. So I'm balancing that, as well as balancing other things outside of work and obviously this YouTube channel. In case you don't follow me on my social media handles, why are you not? It's Wini on Twitter, Wini on Insta and Facebook. I basically did make it known that from now on I'm gonna go back to what I was doing before, which was uploading one video every week, which is gonna be every Saturday afternoon, fingers crossed. And obviously from time to time, when I can, I will upload mid-week videos also. Please, if you have any lock video suggestions, I'm begging you, please send them my way, because I don't know if you guys may have noticed or not, but I've had a bit of a revamp on my channel. I have got rid of certain videos because I just want this channel to solely be a lock channel. In regards to me, you know, asking for video suggestions, a lovely lady by the name of Vanessa sent me a few via my Instagram, which is what I'm gonna be talking about today. How to deal with build up and dandruff. Very interesting topic. While I have a lot to say about it, I also don't feel like I'm qualified to talk about it, because if you're new then you wouldn't know this, but up until maybe over a month ago now, my locks were waist length and I've now cut it up to here. When I gave my locks a cut, I was absolutely mortified to notice that a lot of my locks had a lot of build-up in the middle of them. So it wasn't like the build-up was like around the lock, no, it was within the lock, which was very weird. So although I'm gonna be talking about some of these things I actually did do, so I don't quite know why the build-up happened, but nevertheless, hey, different strokes for different folk. I'm gonna start off with the obvious one. A lot of people within the lock community swear by apple cider vinegar rinses. People call them apple cider vinegar rinses. I call them a soak, because how I see it, I'm making this mix and I'm soaking my locks in this mix. So for me, it's not a rinse. Literally, this mix can involve, well, it has to involve water and apple cider vinegar. Those are the two kind of main ingredients. Add baking soda, and lemon or lime is optional. It all kind of depends on what you like to do. And people tend to soak their locks anything between 15 to 30 minutes. When I do them, on the odd occasion that I do, I tend to soak my locks for about 25 minutes to half an hour. If I'm at a rush, then I might do a quick little 15-20 minutes. In the past, when I've done it, especially the recent one that I did, and there is a video on my channel in regards to that, I noticed that it does remove a lot of nonsense from your locks, because you will see it. The mixture will change color. So when you're soaking your locks in the mixture, I tend to be extra and I will physically use my hands to just kind of, you know, gently massage my locks, just to make sure that the solution is really going in there. It is popular within a lock community. When I do it, I do feel like it is effective. However, at the same time, since noticing build up when I cut my hair was in the middle of my locks, it does have me really questioning if it really does anything. It's kind of made me feel some type of way about how credible doing an apple cider vinegar soak or rinse really is. The second thing that I do from time to time is I use fairy liquid, like washing up liquid basically. I know that I have a lot of US followers, but that's basically, yeah, fairy liquid is washing up liquid, and I tend to opt for the lemon flavor, because we all know lemon is known to cut through grease. So basically, with the fairy liquid, I would basically use that as a shampoo and just use it to really wash my locks. And again, in the past, I have found that to be effective. When it comes to ways to remove buildup and stuff, those for me are the two things that spring to mind. There are also shampoos as well that say and claim that they specialize in detoxing and removing buildup. You lot know I've been banging on about Osmo Detoxify shampoo. I've been using Osmo a lot of the time over the years. I've been using it for a good couple of years. I can't even tell you for how long, but again, I've been using Osmo for so long. Buildup was still in my locks. So upon doing research, I came across this brand. Over here in the UK, we have a store called Boots, and I was pleasantly surprised to find out that Boots do this expert healthy hair build-up removal shampoo. And when I read the reviews, a lot of people had said a lot of positive things in regards to it. I've only used this once, and when I washed it, I loved the fact that it lathered up. You lot know I'm really anal about my shampoos being able to lather up. But like the first wash, the water was brown. Like it was brown. So I did feel like, yes, it was really removing some things out of my locks. And then obviously I repeated it. And then when I was washing it out, the water was clear. So I think I will continue to use this shampoo when needs be for the meantime. And it only costs £4 as well. One thing that for me I find really important is I'm here saying that certain things may not have been effective for me and stuff, but you could try it and you could have like, your experience could basically be much different to mine. And it's the same with any YouTuber. Like a YouTuber may say, oh, this product is absolutely nonsense, but you may try it and it may work for you. I also think that when it comes to build up as well, you need to be mindful of what you're putting in your hair. Certain oils can also cause buildup in your locks. When I think about the buildup that I could see in the middle of my locks when I cut it, the only thing that would really make any sense to me is coconut oil, because I was using coconut oil for many years, and I also recently used it briefly for about 2 weeks or so, I think a month or so ago. And many people have said in the past that they found that coconut oil has caused buildup, or even when they put it in their hair and it's liquid like, it somehow solidifies into their locks. I think maybe that's what may have happened to my locks. I'm not too sure, but it is very, you know, there is a high chance that that could be the case. So one thing that I've learned is to be mindful of the oils that you're using in your hair. At present, I no longer use coconut oil, which I think I've mentioned already. I did make a video to say that I was going to use castor oil, and I have used castor oil. Since making that video, I think I've used it once or twice. For some reason, I've also noticed that castor oil doesn't seem to be working well with my hair either. I know that somebody's gonna ask me what I found with castor oil so far, even though I've only now used it twice. We all know that castor oil is very thick. Granted, we know that it's thick. I do find that it does indeed promote thick hair growth. That is a fact. However, I've noticed that it triggers my dandruff issues, because the other night I had my laptop on my lap and I was scratching like my scalp, and I could literally see flakes falling down. Like, yeah, so I just feel like because castor oil is so thick, it's almost like it just sits on my scalp, but it just sits there, and maybe it's not doing what it's got to do, almost maybe like it's suffocating my scalp and just somehow making it dry. So I am no longer going to be using castor oil personally, or by itself I should say. I'm thinking maybe when the new oil arrives, I think I'm gonna give the new oil a try by itself first, and maybe I may incorporate castor oil, a little drop of castor oil in it. But in regards to dandruff, this is my holy grail. I feel like what I'm about to say has really helped me personally a lot. But aloe vera gel, yeah, I have showed you guys this before. This is how it looks like. You can do better and you can go and use an actual aloe plant and, you know, work out how to blend it up and put it on your scalp and all of that. But I literally use aloe vera gel when I know that I'm gonna wash my hair. Let's just say if I was gonna wash my hair tomorrow, I slather a little bit all over my scalp the night before, tie up my locks, tie a plastic bag over it, go to bed as usual, and then the following morning just wash it out when I'm washing my hair. And I found that honestly, aloe vera has been an absolute lifesaver in regards to dandruff. If you have access to just buying the actual aloe plant, then by all means, you know, do that and use it. That's probably more natural than this, but I'm a bit lazy, I'm not gonna lie to you, and sometimes it's a little bit difficult for me to get hold of the actual plant. So this is the next best thing. I literally get this from my local hair shop or the natural health store, and that's what I do. Another thing that people may not be aware of is using a scalp massager as well when washing your hair. So something that looks, well, this is it, but you know, there are various equivalents to it. But this is a very great way to remove like dead skin cells on your scalp, to remove dandruff and stuff like that. I purchased this from Amazon a good couple of years ago, and the brand that I have is called Marnur. I can't pronounce it, but yeah, I will probably, you know, put the name of it down in the description section below. But doing this is so effective because sometimes when we are washing our hair, although we're doing a good job, don't get me wrong, sometimes the dead skin cells that we just have chilling on our scalp can be very stubborn, and you need something more than just your hands to basically get rid of it. And this really helps to basically remove those dead skin cells as well as dandruff as well. And not only that, but this also helps to promote hair growth, which a lot of people may not be aware of. So I do tend to use this when I can be bothered to use it. I tend to be a little bit lazy as of late, so I wouldn't say that I use it every single time I wash my hair, but when I can see that, oh, you know, my scalp is looking really white, or I have a lot of flakes and stuff like that, I will go the extra mile and I will use this just to make sure that my scalp is basically nice and clean. So yeah, that's basically all that comes to mind, and that's basically what I have tried personally. Will I be doing apple cider vinegar rinses and soaks going forward? I think I probably will. Like, I will do it. It's not something that I plan on doing often, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think in a year I'm gonna opt to do it maybe once or twice, because I do think that it can be quite stripping for the locks as well. Again, for those of you that may not want to go down that route, I have said that lemon washing up liquid also, it can be a good alternative, or just getting a very good shampoo that is known to remove buildup. I'm very what's the word, I'm somebody that when I'm making a purchase and I'm a bit unsure, I will read all the reviews and see what is being said, although I do keep in mind that what works for one person may not work for another. But let's be real, if for example you're reading reviews on a particular shampoo known for buildup and there's like 100 comments about this product, and out of 100 comments 97 of them are all bad, you're obviously not gonna opt for it. But if it's a thing where out of 100 comments, maybe 10 comments are negative, 15 comments are negative, you're gonna be more likely open to wanting to give that product a try. But yeah, that's basically my tips. But right now I would say my holy grail is aloe vera gel. When it comes to dandruff, it's just this, like, I love it so much. So yeah, that was basically that. I thought, you know what, after a long day at work, I'm still gonna film this so that I have content on my channel today for you guys. Please guys, like I said to you, this channel is gonna solely be a lock channel until further notice. If you have any suggestions, or you just want me to briefly touch down on something to do with locks, hit me up, don't be shy. But yeah, until my next video, take care, be good.